Add me. Hey, I've been going little by little and adding some videos back that from a long time ago, a year ago or so. I don't know why I have a lot of them on private. I don't know. But I do. So I've been going through those a little bit at a time. So a lot of them I've got like panels with people, which is like, wow, that was pretty cool. And a couple of the streams I was like, there's like 250 people here. So it would go. I don't know if I'm not coming up in people's notifications, if I'm not coming up in the algorithms or what, but maybe because I'm not hashtagging. I don't know. But a lot of those, I used to have a lot of people in chat. So I don't know. I don't know what the difference is from then as opposed to now. I'm not doing something that I should be doing. So I guess I really don't mind too bad because I like having small groups, but it's just weird how it went from so many people and so many views, like 400 something, 300 something, and higher, 200 something, to such a low amount. So this is the color I ended up going with. It's so weird. You can't see it with the lighting. It's like a bright, bright pink. Let's see if I do this, if you can see it. You still can't see it because of this light. I give up. Let me try this one. This maybe puts a little tint on it. I don't know. You still can't see it. You can see it a little bit, but it's more of like a hot fluorescent pink. I don't know if you can tell that from. Yeah, it's not. It's not a light pink. It's a very fluorescent hot pink, like the 80s hot pink, My day was very stressful, Amanda. Thank you for asking. How was your day? Today has been, I gave Sosie a bath in the pool out front. I did record it. I need to upload it still. Oh. And he got out of his leash, out of his collar that my daughter's boyfriend was holding. He was holding the leash, and he got out of it and ran down the street. And of course, there's all kinds of little kids around. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Chris. Maybe that, right? Exactly. Yes. Well, I did re-upload my Isaac Cappy videos. I did. I took those off of private. I just want to see what happens, like if those get in a different algorithm or not. Thank you. Yeah, I went out on a limb a little bit with this bright ass pink color. It's like I like it though. It's like a hot pink. The weather is gorgeous, Amanda. It was like 65 today. And like I was telling people, 73 is perfect. If it's 73 all summer, I'm good. I don't like it any hotter than 73. I was sweating today. But what upset me, I have to tell you guys this. My daughter's boyfriend, because I was asking her boyfriend, like, what do you think we should do it in the back? Because, like he said, he can run down the stairs and while he's all wet and get dirty in the dirt and mud down there where there is none in the front yard. So that's why he did it there. It was all grass. But what he did really pissed me off. And I told my son about it. He smacked Sosa. And after that happened, I said, because I said something. I said, you better hope no one saw you do that. I said that to my daughter, like about her boyfriend. I said, you better hope no one saw him do that. I can't believe that he smacked Sosa. And she's like, well, I'm sure they hear you yelling at him out in the backyard. And I'm like, yeah, I'm yelling for him to come here, get up here or whatever, but it's not the same thing. And, because Sosa got out of the thing, Amanda, and then we got him back, and Sosa was pulling on the thing, and I can show you guys the video. It was like, it wasn't like, oh, like a hard one, but he smacked him in the face, and it pissed me off. I said, you guys can move out anytime from now. I do not like that he did that. You don't hit a child or an animal in the face. You just don't do it. He's never been hit before. Like, I don't hit him. My son messes around with him and plays with him, but he doesn't like hit him because he's mad. So he needs to get out. I look at him totally different now. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, if you couldn't handle him, then you should just say, I can't handle him. Like, hitting him isn't going to do anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was pissed. And so I said to my daughter, I go, you guys can move out sooner if you want. She's like, believe me, we're trying to. You know, she's changed a lot since she's been with him. Like it's those two against the world, you know, two lovebirds. So my boy wasn't too happy either. So I don't know what to do. Like, I'm going to be keeping an eye on him. That's all I can say. Like, what if he has a kid? What if they have kids someday? And the kid's screaming and getting on his nerves. I'm sorry, but I correlate the two. Like, if you'll hit an animal, would you hit a kid? You know what I'm saying? Would you hit my daughter? Would you hit my daughter if she gets mad at you? Or if you guys get in a fight? Are you going to haul off at some point if you get stressed out and smack her? I know some people may think, oh, you're reaching, you're going too far, but no, I'm not. I don't feel like I am. That is something to be concerned about. I'll slap my kid if he does. You know, some people don't see anything wrong with hitting their kids. Some people really don't. I, on the other hand, could never hit my child. Now, there was a couple times they got spankings on the butt. But to me, that was different. I was disciplining them, and it was out of trying to teach them something and loving them. It wasn't out of anger. I mean, there's so many parents that yank their kids around, that hit their kids, and it's done out of anger. They're pissed off. You know, the kid's making them mad, so they hit them. You think that's going to make them act any better if you're yanking them around and smacking them in the face and popping them upside the head? Yeah, if you smack a dog, most likely they don't know what they are being struck for. Exactly. He didn't know. I guess dogs have, like, what did I hear? Something about dogs have, like, it's like pretty much like the memory of like 3 seconds when it comes to discipline. Like, if they do something wrong, you have to get them right then, and they have to know right then. Because if you wait any amount of time, they're not going to know what in the hell they're in trouble for. But anyways, you guys, I heard this. I was getting some stuff done. I had so much to do here. That was one of them, you know, bathing. And excuse me, he smells so good, and he looks so shiny, and his fur is so beautiful. Handsome, sorry. Him when he came back, yes. Well, it was when he was pulling again, Coffee. He was pulling on trying to get away again. And he's like, no, so let's stay here like that. Hey, Picker. I heard it was like 3 seconds or something. It just irked me. So I was getting stuff done around the house, and I was listening. You know how you turn on something and you listen. So, you know, the topic was pretty interesting. It was about drug addiction. And, you know, it was Shoot the Shit. I don't know if you guys heard of them. The Porch, Shoot the Shit. I was listening to them speak about I think it's serendipity or Sarah something. Yeah, I think it is. She relapsed or whatever, and there was a big discussion, and I didn't watch Serendipity's channel to find out the whole thing that happened, but I was listening to what Pam was saying about addiction. Okay, so a lot of people think addiction is a disease. I'm curious, what are your guys' opinions? Do you think addiction is a disease, or do you think it differs from cancer, diabetes, things like that? Or do you find it to be the exact same thing as cancer or diabetes or something that you get that you have no control over? Because I tend to agree with Pam. I think addiction, it's not necessarily a disease. I think it's a choice. And why I think it's a choice is because you have a choice to either go use that drug or not. And then somebody, because Pam smokes, and someone said in the chat, okay, so if you smoke, so if you get lung cancer, is it going to be your fault? She didn't answer, but if somebody were to ask me that, I'd say absolutely, it would be my fault because I'm making the choice to pick this up and use it, right? If you go out and do cocaine overnight, or if you go out and do meth, if you go out and you know the risks to it, once you do it, or H, right? You try that heroin one time, you're going to be hooked, most people. So it's a choice. You have the choice to either pick it up and use it or not. So in that sense, now when it comes to genetics, though, there's a predisposition when you have of family members who are all addicts. So I believe that, say, my pain doctor I used to go to, I've told you guys this before, he says, if you come from a mother who is an alcoholic, you, as her child or typically daughter, you're not going to have the risk of becoming an alcoholic. You're going to have the risk of becoming an opiate dependent person or addict. Hey, Levita. But yeah, it's a choice. It's proven by those that have overcome their addictions, right? Addiction is a behavioral disease. Addiction definitely differs from cancer, diabetes. I would accept that we may have a proclivity for addiction and that trauma can make permanent impacts. Now, that's what I was going to say something like that. So you come from a family of your mother and a father of addicts, grandmother, grandfather, and it goes down the line. You are more predisposed to, if you pick it up, if you make that choice to use, then yes, you are most likely going to become addicted. So knowing that, I guess it's kind of it's such a complicated situation because I believe there are people who choose to not use, right? They choose to stay clean. But then what is that trigger that pushes them over the edge to go use? Typically, it's stress or something tragic that's happened in their life, a loss, maybe life's just overwhelming. I think a lot of it is they pity themselves. Now, I'm not saying that to be mean. I think people get to a point where they feel, well, nobody's there for me, nobody understands, I can't handle this, things are never going to get better. I mean, it's all comes from a place of, and maybe pity isn't the right word, but it comes from a place of woe is me, right? Instead of trying to think positive and trying to think of ways to make your life better and how to change the circumstances you're in. It's too easy to just say, well, I've got these drugs, or I can get these drugs like that. I'm going to go use, and I have every justification for doing it. Now, I don't agree with that. There's so many people that have overcome addiction that, and I have a brother and a sister, okay? My sister's still using, my brother's not, because he made the choice not to. My sister doesn't want to stop. So it's, who is it really hurting when you use? Yes, it's hurting you, but I think it's hurting everybody else around you so much more. You're the one that's out there getting high, numbing your brain to everything that's going on around you. And a lot of times, addicts have people that enable them. They give them money, they give them a place to live, they pay their bills for them, whatever. So who's really being affected by the addict? The addict has full control over everybody around them because those people around them are just terrified that the addict is going to go out and use, or they don't want to see them suffering through the withdrawals, or whatever the case may be. If it's a child, an adult child of a parent, if it's a sibling, if it's, it's such a, I don't think it's a disease. Now, alcoholism, alcoholism, I feel a little bit different about. I don't know. I mean, it's still the same in the sense that, but see, with alcoholism, there's social drinking, right? There's not really social doing drugs. I mean, there's beer in the store, there's wine in the store. Now there's hard alcohol in the store everywhere. They made it, easy for that. Alcohol's more accepted, there's lots of bars everywhere. There's restaurants with alcohol in them. So I think, yes, you still have to make the choice to not take that drink, but how many people would just want to have that one beer or that one glass of wine or whatever? It's not like when you're a drug addict, you think, oh, I just want to get high one day a week. It's not, I think it's kind of different. A choice, then addiction settles in. Right. It is a choice, and then the addiction settles in. Hey, Al, I agree. I think it's a disease. Brain scans show differences between non-addicts and addicts' brains, even as young as before they started using. Coffee, well, you have a right to that opinion. That's your opinion. I think, okay, brain scans, I want to look this up and see this, but the point is they don't know they're addicts until they start using, right? A 10-year-old's not going to think, oh, if I did a brain scan, it would show I'm an addict. No, I think you don't know until you start using. So, or if you use one time, why don't you stop at that one time? You make a choice to do it again. Then you make a choice to do it again. And you choose not to stop. I mean, at any point, at any time, people can stop. There's all kinds of programs out there now, definitely. If I get some disease from this, it's my fault. I can't say, well, it's a disease. No, it's my fault. I chose. Depending on the drug, Seraphin. My sister says she doesn't get withdrawals from crack. My brother said he didn't get withdrawals from meth. Now, alcohol, that you can die, literally. That's one of the things you can die from. But um, availability of drugs is a huge aspect too. If you have friends that are users, then you'll be more inclined to experiment. It is too difficult to get them. You probably won't bother. Mm-hmm. Reminds me not to make the same choices that I've made that hurt the innocent. Right. Hey, Paul. Excessive alcohol consumption is ingrained in modern Western culture. Um, I plead the Fifth Amendment. Um, yeah, Seraphin's a good person. Seraphin's a good guy. It's so hard because, okay, let me ask you this. I mean, if we can say drugs, drugs are a disease, drug addiction's a disease, drinking alcohol, if, you lose control of it, that's a disease. Porn, okay, disease. Uh, what about abuse? What about child molester? I mean, people say, well, you can't compare the two, but I mean, do you feel sorry for people who are abusers or child molesters, or do you think, can you explain it away and say, oh, they just have a disease? No, I'm just saying anything that anybody becomes addicted to, something that you do over and over and over and over, and you don't stop, but it's harming other people and it's harming you in a sense, but you're doing what you want at the time. You're hurting other people, but you're doing what you want at the time. That's the same thing with any addiction, I believe. So is it all just a disease? I don't get it. Hey, Save Robbie. Oh my gosh, Save Robbie. I came across one of our it's on private. I was gonna send it to you, but one of our collabs we did like over a year ago. What were we talking about? We were talking about drama. We were talking about how there's drama. I can't remember, but it was pretty cool. I watched some of it. It was a pretty cool discussion. Um, we talked for a long time on the collab. I was like, oh, the good old days. When Save Robbie used to say hi to me. No, just kidding. When Save Robbie used to talk to me. You outgrew me. No. It was pretty cool. So, let's put those hearts up there. How's your mom doing? Save Robbie. What do you think about addiction? Say, Robbie, do you think it's a disease? Do you think it's a choice? What do you think? She's great. She was in here earlier. I did a little drive to get my nails done, and she comes in and says hi. She's a sweetie. I got my green JBL Extreme. Robbie, I should send you that video. I'll send it to you on Google Hangouts. You've changed a lot. It's crazy. It's really cool. I like going back and watching old videos. Addiction is a choice that turns into an addiction. Right. And then you have the choice to stop, right? Like you're coming up on 10 months here, right? What is it? April 27th or April 24th? Anyways, I think it's April 27th. But just like I used to be dependent on opiates, I realized, hey, this isn't working for me. I don't like how dependent I am on these things. It's robbing me of a quality of life, even though in the beginning it was giving me a quality of life. So you decide to stop. But I think too many people use it as an excuse. And hey, Kermie, 10 months on the 27th. I'm good. So people use that as an excuse, but what I think is really cool is that more and more there's becoming more programs available to people, such as my brother. Um, Before he couldn't get any help. He would just keep getting in trouble, get thrown in jail, get in trouble, thrown in jail. And, then he would steal things out of people's freaking sheds to get money for drugs, and he'd go to jail. It was just a never ending thing. And in jail, you get no help. So I do believe that there are people who they're addicts, they've got a drug problem. They don't belong in jail. They belong in treatment. But that's a hard thing too, because not everybody wants to go to treatment. Not everybody wants to go into an inpatient treatment. Feels amazing. Yes. My mom has like 28 years. So it's going to get, I don't want to say easier, but it does. It gets better and better. You start just enjoying life so much more. Proud of you, Robbie. I'm sober almost 13 years. Woo woo! Coffee. 13 years. Woo woo! We got to celebrate sobriety, you guys. It's not an easy thing. Believe me, I said one day, it was a couple weeks ago, I said, if I had a pain pill right now, I probably would take it. Now, I don't know if I would have stopped at one, or if one would have been fine, I would have been like, you know what, I don't want to do that. But I've not even thought of taking a pain pill in years. It's been years. And that day, I was just hurting so bad, and I was having a bad day. And I was like, you can remember that feeling that you got when you took the first one, the first couple, and then you never got that feeling again. But it was just that warm, secure, like you had like a warm electric heated blanket around you. You didn't hurt. Everything just felt amazing. And then, it felt that way for a while, and then it didn't. And that's when I was like, I'm done with this crap. Let's celebrate them being sober with tequila. Seraphin, stop it. I like a picker calls you Kermie. Kermie. So yeah, addiction. I mean, there are people that are more prone to addiction, definitely, if it's in their genes. I'm so proud. I feel blessed, I guess, that my daughter has never had an addiction to anything. My son has, but he's overcome it. He's doing great. He messed around with things. He's tried everything. There was a point, and I know he wouldn't mind me sharing this. I try to be very careful about personal things I share, but there was a point, right? It was around high school, senior year. He had been at a party and they tried some blow, some coke. And I don't think coke's today like it used to be. I used to kind of like it, except when they put baby lax, they mix it with baby lax and then you got to go to the bathroom. It's just gross. Anyway, that's TMI. So he tried, and I was always on top of him. I knew something was off. I knew he was doing some kind of drug. Didn't know what it was, but I knew he was. And that's when I would reach out to his dad and I'd be like, "Hey, you got to meet with us. You got to talk to him. Something's going on with him. He needs you. I need you to be there for him. I'll text him or I'll give him a call." It's like, no. And then, then when his father picked him up at the emergency room after he took that part of a 30 oxycodone that was actually had fentanyl in it. It's like, do you get it yet, dude? Do you get it? He's hurting. Like, so again, it wasn't a disease for my boy. It was an addiction. He was choosing to do those drugs to numb his pain. And I think probably 80% of people do that. I think most people do the drugs so they don't have to think. They don't have to deal with some kind of trauma they've dealt with in their life. I know for my brother, that was his way of dealing with the abuse he got as a child. And me watching him get beat, like as a child, a little girl, I would have to watch my dad hit my brother. And it was awful, absolutely horrible. We had so much trauma in our households and then in for me personally in my life up until, you know, even after I was married. So yeah, Kermit, I like cookies and I will get obsessed with certain shows. News is so bad. I think it depends. For some, it's a disease. For others, it's a complete choice, like anorexia. Some people are hard programmed to be. Others make the choice to not eat and hate every moment of it. A doctor gave me 15 Xanax 5 years ago. Haven't taken it. See, Ale, I've got some Klonopin, a couple Klonopin, and I think a couple Xanax. I mean, they're like little blue pills. I need to throw them away. I don't even know why I still have them. I've had them sitting here probably for 4, 5, 6 years. I don't take them. Yeah, Chris, you have chronic pain. And for people, I had a girlfriend, she would get the 5 milligram, Percocets back in the day, and she she would have extra. Like she only took what she was supposed to take. I don't know how she did it, but she did. I need Xanax. No, those I don't think there's that. I don't know. They're blue. I see. It's the point. I don't even know what they are now, and they're so old. I shouldn't even take them. Um, Xanax. They give you that for anxiety, right? What do they give you for oh gosh, OCD and ADD? Like seriously, if you have a combination of those things, Adamant would be. Paul says I got Pure Cult and Lisa Stansfield and Michael Penn and Adam Ant and Stereo MC. I love Stereo MC and I love Adam Ant. If I strip for you, will you strip for me? We're just following ancient hits. Or Stereo MC used to be like my favorite band. Remember that song? Gonna get myself connected. I ain't gonna go blind. LOL, I was just like, what? She had extra? Yeah, send them my way. I'm just kidding. Just joking. Next, there's going to be a clip. Bella's asking for. Thank you, Kermit. That just doesn't compute in my head with pain meds. Same with case of beer. How do you not drink or take it all? Just don't get it. I got a pill to try that is not addicting for anxiety. What is it called? I wish, because I really wish my brain would slow down. Like my body hurts and my body gets tired, but my thought process, and I'll think of, I need to do this. Okay, I need to do that, then I need to do that. Then no, but then I need to do that. And it just doesn't stop ever. Even when I lay down, it doesn't freaking stop. Mm. And it's very, at times, it really messes with your daily life. It does. It's when you have to have everything in a particular way. Okay, let me just give an example. Okay, so people live here, right? My daughter and her boyfriend live here. I go downstairs. There's 2 bowls and a cup on the counter. on the pad that the dishes go on. I already find myself getting anxious and upset that those two bowls and that cup are sitting on the counter and they're not put in the dishwasher. Like, and that's the first thing I do. I race to the freaking sink. I'm like, fuck. And I'm like making sure it's all cleaned out. I always have to make sure all the food's out, anything's out of it too. It's almost like I wash the dishes before I put them in the dishwasher. Which I find out that you're not supposed to do that. It doesn't make the dishwasher work as hard, which means it doesn't make it clean. Anyways, that's another story. And little things like that. If I find a dog toy in the middle of the room, it annoys me. I need to put it back up where all the dog. It's just if the blinds are crooked, it annoys me. Like I think hydroxyzine. Yeah, my daughter took that. Ale. My daughter had to take that. Uh-huh. She quit after a while. She goes, it didn't really help, Mom. But she doesn't take anything now. I think that is the name of it. So there's just so many things I get annoyed by. Everything has to be in a particular place, has to look a particular way, or I find myself getting anxious. Hey, Native Princess, how's your day? Nice to see you. Let's say someone switched those two pics you have behind you. Yes. Yes. Or would you be able to just, no, that would drive me crazy. It's antihistamine. I'd rather take nothing and just get through it, right? I think we're all in a slump. I think so too, Carmen. Like I told you guys, my husband used to do that to me. We'd be laying in bed, getting ready to go to sleep, and I'd be almost ready to doze off. I'd just be laying there trying to sleep. He'd be like, oh, shit. I'm like, what? He's like, nothing. I'd be like, what? He goes, well, I left the cupboard doors open downstairs. And I'm like, shut up. He goes, no, seriously, I did. Could I just forget about it and lay down and sleep? Hell no. I ran down there to make sure they were closed. And most of the time, even though I knew he was messing with me, I'd still have to go check. I always have to make sure everything's locked up. I always have to make sure the sticks in the back sliding glass door. I have to make sure the blinds are. It's just, if you guys lived inside my head, you would understand why I am the way I am. Sounds like you're a little highly strung in regards to cleanliness. Would you consider having weed? See, I've tried weed before, and I just don't like how it makes me feel. It's probably because I can't control. I don't like taking things that I can't control how I feel. Now, with Percocet or that stuff, you can still think normally. You can still, it doesn't. Well, at least if you only take one and a half at a time, you can, like I did. But I don't like taking things that control my mind. That's why acid I couldn't handle. I tried it. Ecstasy I loved ecstasy because I could still think, like I could still own my own thoughts. But like mushrooms, acid, shit like that took over your mind, I can't. So weed, what's been over a year? Coffee. I don't want to take the job because I do too much research. What's been over a year? It's hard to be motivated and ambitious in a world where we don't know what the future will be. That's right. I got my first dose last week. I had some side effects. Oh, the vaccine. I was putting the dogs out. My day was a little sucky. It rained all day. Couldn't do anything outside. Robert, it was gorgeous here. Ale says, my dad puts his breakfast dishes out the night before. We all have our ways. Oh, your dad puts the dishes out the night before? That's cool. I used to always put the kids' clothes out the night before, but that's normal. I mean, there's things that I do that are normal people do. It's just something people do. But there's some things that people are like, "What in the heck is wrong with you?" But today, it usually when it's nice outside, it's gorgeous weather, that changes my mood for the better a lot. I love the sunshine. But I've told you guys, even into last week, there's something that's giving me this feeling. It's an uneasy feeling. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know why I'm having it, but it's a feeling, excuse me. It's like a feeling of the unknown. Like I feel like I'm just stranded on a desert island and there's nobody around me and there's no way to get off of the island, but I need to eat. I need to have my nails done. No, I'm just kidding. I need to eat. I need to survive. But there's no access to anything. I don't even have a way to get to any animals to eat if I have to. Like, I just feel stuck. Like, I don't know what my next move's going to be. I don't know what it should be. I mean, not metaphorically, like, I don't know where I'm going to move, like, from here, but I don't know where I'm going to go in many other areas of my life either. And I don't like that. And I think it's a feeling of loss of control. I feel like I've had control in a certain sense over what happens in my life. And I feel like lately I don't. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys or not, but that's how I'm feeling. It's raining and snoring in North Dakota. Oh my gosh, Native Princess, you guys will get some sun, right? Oh God, Joe Biden. Does that make sense, Al? Okay, yeah, and it's not that I'm like a control freak. I'm not a control freak, but some of you guys may relate with this or not. When you've grown up being the only one in control of your life, having nobody else to depend on, you make all the decisions for yourself. You make all the decisions what's going to happen because you have to make them happen. You're highly self-aware. You're highly on guard. There's a lot of trust issues. So when all you've had is yourself to depend on for the majority of your life, you're the one that's been in control of your surroundings. So when you don't have that or you're unsure of what's going to happen, it's like, shit, what am I going to do? I don't have control over the situation. And it's not like I don't like to control other people. It's just, I like to know what's happening with me at all times. But that's where I need to have faith. That's where I need to trust God that He has control and He knows what's going to happen. You know, I always feel better when I accomplish things off my very long list of things to do. Hey, Linnea, I finally caught you. I'm fixing to start doing some paperwork, so just going to listen. All right, sweetie. Nice to have you here. Linnea, I was watching some old videos and you were a subscriber back then. I loved seeing all the names that are still here. At least you feel like you've got something done in the midst of the craziness. I feel like it's a lot of my nose itches. I feel like there's a lot of the same monotonous things. You know, it's like that's not getting me any further in life. And that's what I want. If I'm not moving forward, I start to get stressed. If I'm not accomplishing a goal, I start to get stressed. If I don't know what I want to do, I start to get stressed. So there's a lot of things that are stressing me out. I'm hyper aware, Chris. Yeah. My therapist told me I had that from so many things, but why is my nose itching? I feel like I have something in it. um, yeah, I'm just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen. It's so hard to trust when the very people who were supposed to trust betrayed you in every sense of the word, right, Coffee? And a lot of people here know what that's like. You have been hanging with me for a while. Start working on your house, pack some stuff, prepare for moving. Your next chapter starts at your next home. I remember you saying something about that, Ale, and I think that would help. I do. Hey, Jet's mom. Thank you, Native Princess. Thank you for your prayers. I appreciate it. I love it when people pray for me. That means so much to me. You have to make it happen. That's right. I have to make it happen. Coffee, yes, it shakes your basic foundation of your life. Yes. Yeah, no one else is going to do it, right, Ale? Nobody, I mean, would it be nice to have people to depend on? Even though I don't know how to depend on others? Yes, it would be nice. Even just for help around, mowing the lawn, emptying the recycling, taking the recycling up front, just things. When I feel like I've been responsible for everything, sometimes it would be nice just to go, I can relax. Be nice just to relax, and not worry about, well, if I'm not here or if I don't do it, it's not going to get done. And then what happens then, But I do. I have so much crap to pack up. Ale, I have so much stuff, and it would really help me to start going through a bunch of shit that I need to get rid of. That's a good idea. Hey, Annie. Kermit says, think I'll have to write that down somewhere. I have to make it happen. Maybe motivating. Make it happen. I have a bunch, Ale, from in the garage. I mean, my daughter and her boyfriend are using a bunch of them, so I can get them back. But from what did we got them from the guy that my mom is living with. What did we need those for? I can't remember. Because I've been here almost 8 years, so it couldn't have been that long. You get to relax on Mother's Day. When's Mother's Day? I forgot. Native Princess, I'm shooting for July. I'll have a month here alone. I mean, May 1st, they're going to be out 2 weeks. So I'll have the place to myself. And then I thought about getting a roommate, but I'm like, no. I like things a certain way. I like my own serene place when I want it, when I can have it. I just haven't had the option to because I've been taking care of other people. So, but I think I just kind of want my own little oasis, Doesn't have to be huge. Think about it. I pretty much live in this room, except when I go downstairs to get something to eat or, take Sosa out or whatever. We've got a family room and a living room down there, a big kitchen, laundry room, bathroom, and I stay in here. This is all the room I need. I don't need a big place. May 9th. Oh, Mother's Day is May 9th. Hey, Christola, your stuff's on the way, honey. That's a good idea. I could just turn on my stream and you guys could help me get through it. And then I could hold stuff up and say, hey, does anyone want this? because I'm getting rid of a lot of crap. Hey, girl. Um, I missed that memo. If we get to relax on Mother's Day, who takes care of the kiddo that day? Coffee. See if your dad will. OMG. You need to get going if it's... Well, I'm shooting for July. I know. I can't live in apartments. I can't do it. Unless there's only like 4 units or something. Maybe a duplex. I don't like duplexes. I can't. No, I need to find a little house. Too bad. That one, remember when I was going to move last time, you guys, I got approved for it. And then my landlady was like, well, we want you to stay. You go ahead and stay. I'm like, shit. I was planning on moving up there. It was perfect, except I didn't like the location really. It was on a main road, but it was in a downtown, neat little area. It was pretty cool, but it was kind of dark out there. But it was a perfect little house. You have a hard time getting rid of things. That's part of your problem. Are you a hoarder, Kermit, or you just have a hard time getting rid of things? Annie says, see, I'm trying to do that. Do what, Annie? What are you trying to get rid of? I mean, Annie, what are you trying to do? Tell Jet's mom what the challenge on my is. What the challenge on, what do you mean? Make a master list, then make a daily list off the master. You're part-time at the moment. Use the free time. On YouTube. No, I haven't. No, I've been here for almost 8 years. This place. Not not here. No. Oh, I'm a little more than part-time. I don't know what you mean, Cristola. What challenge are you talking about? Oh, it's on MTV. Not hoarder, I hope, but I keep too much. I get jealous of people can get rid of things easily. Well, Kermit, my daughter has called me a hoarder before. She has. She's called me a hoarder. I mean, but in my defense, I don't think I'm a hoarder. If I was a hoarder, I'd be going out bringing stuff home like my mother-in-law was all the time. And she would leave new packages, things. Man, I wish I would have been not at work when they went and cleaned out her place. Because my husband and both of my kids, and then I think he ended up bringing his new girlfriend. Anyways, they got to go through her place before she went into a home, right? It's like an assisted living home. She had so many things, like brand new, still in the packages. And any of you who like material, Annie, I know you like yarn, but she had a huge room full of sewing stuff, material. Oh my gosh, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff. Oh, you can toss it all? Coffee says, Kermit Frog, don't be. I can get rid of most everything. It's a problem because I hard time getting attached to anything. You have a hard time getting it. Hey, Dee Dee. You need a 2-bedroom small house in case one of the... Yes, that's what I say. That's what I always say. I would have it no other way. That's right. If they ever need to come back, you need to have the room. That's why I've stayed in this house for so damn long. I didn't need to be in this big house. I don't need it. But when my daughter went up to college and then COVID hit and all that, she still stayed going to college, but she did it. They went online, so she moved home. It saved her $800 a month living up there. So they were living in an apartment, right? Everyone from the college rented these apartments. So she moved home, and it worked out great until her boyfriend moved in. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I always have to have another place. And I think my boy's going to move up that way too. So it's funny how it works out because they're moving up that way. They got a place, they're moving in 2 weeks. I've been wanting to move up that way. And then my son says he's willing to move up that way too. So I got to be by my kiddos. I have to. Dee Dee, what have you been doing? Hey, Mark, how are you? I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. Hey, AJ. Mark, oh my gosh, you guys, AJ, Mark, everybody. I was going through some old videos. I have to keep telling you guys that come in here. I was going through some old videos, and we used to have a lot of fun. I'm telling you. I mean, a lot of them are on private still. Um, I'm trying to go through them and not like publish ones that are any drama or anything. So it takes a while to go through each video, but I think I've published a couple that were on private. But Mark was here. Mark, you were here. That was, I think I was going through ones from a year ago. I mean, it goes back to a couple years ago. But yeah, it was so fun. Dee Dee was there. It was awesome. You won't give up your yarn, Annie? Ale says, I've cleaned up two people's lives, starting with extremely unorganized, messy AF home. Told him to do everything I say, and we did it in 3 days. Do you do that for a living, Ale? Dee Dee says, I grew up in a hoarder home. My stepdad and all his brothers were hoarders and had OCD, OCPD, and other psych disorders. It's crazy. People don't understand it, but hoarders, a lot of hoarders have OCD. It's crazy. You wouldn't think so. Crystalla says it was once real world road rules challenge. I've never heard of that. AJ says, hey, Bella in chat, listening as I clean up for bedtime. I can relate to what you're saying. I have taken them hydroxyzine for anxiety. It's super mild, but does help a little. I feel for your hand. Oh, yeah. My daughter used to take that stuff. She tried it for a few months and they said, take it for a while. And she did. And she said it didn't help her, didn't really do anything. I love seeing the names in here that have been in here for a long time. Working in a warehouse type job, not telling specifics due to dog. Oh, I get it, Dee Dee. Oh, I was asking Ale, because Ale says that they're good at organizing people's lives. They have jobs that people do that, just know how to get stuff done. What made you call your channel At the End of the Day? Oh my gosh, I like that question. Well, when I thought about it, and I've thought about changing it many times, you guys. I've really thought about changing my channel name, because I'm like, a neighbor who was a hoarder and he was dead in the house for a month. COPD. Crystal, COPD is a lung disease. Cristola. Okay, Mark asked me. I was just thinking, so every time I would say something before I made my channel, our channel, remember it's our channel, I'd be talking, I'd be like, at the end of the day, you know how we say that a lot? At the end, I used to say that a lot before I made a channel. But I'd be like, at the end of the day, this is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, this is where I am. This is who I am. And this is what is going on, So I would just start thinking, I thought about it for a while, and I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, we are at the end of the day, usually, when I come on. I'm like, okay, this is what happened. At the end of the day, we are where we are. We sit where we sit. And we are looking. I am looking back at myself. You are looking, when you look in the mirror, you're looking back at yourself. At the end of the day, this is who you are. This is who I am. I don't know. That's just how I came up. Like, I didn't sit there and think, it just popped in my head. At the end of the day, this is who I am. this is what my channel is going to be at the end of the day. I don't know. That's how I came up with it. I worked on an ICU as unit coordinator, so I know how to multitask. I'm good at multitasking, believe it or not. I work so much better in a busy, crazy environment. If you sit me down and have me like stuff envelopes or something, I'm going to go nuts. Like, I can't do that. I will go postal. Sorry. I can't do it. I get things done so much better and almost to perfection when it's crazy, lots of stuff going on around me. But when I'm just sitting, my mind's racing so much. So when I talk, it's like I'm thinking of so many things in my head that I'll forget what I was going to say. What did Annie say? Oh my gosh, she had cats too. Oh, poor kitties. The cats didn't start eating her, did they? I've had nightmares about that. When my kids move out, I'll be living alone. And there's been a case like that, and the cats ate the person's face off. Picker! Are you serious? Mailman notices the pile. Other neighbor says she's out of town. Kermit, I get it. Lots of stuff going on in the news. Many people avoid and refuse to look in mirrors. This is true, Dee Dee. I am not creative at all, Coffee, believe me. But thank you. I appreciate that. I don't have a creative bone in my body. One lady I coached, I had her look in a mirror as part of her treatment. Have you thought about being? I have. What made you think that? Oh my gosh, Coffee, that's what did I tell you that? Did I tell you that? You know, I was doing private investigating, you know, the studies for it, got halfway through it, and I still haven't gone back to it. Because I started thinking about it and I'm like, you know, I'm getting kind of old for that and it can be a dangerous job. I love it though. I love that kind of stuff. But I have thought about, I was just saying that. I told my daughter that last week. I was like, you know what? I think I want to go to school to be an EMT. You work better in chaos. Your son says that, Annie. Native Princess says, Bella, what would be a dream job you would love and enjoy? I work as an interior designer with houses. I would love that if I had any creativity at all. You fell asleep on. Yeah, I need chaos, AJ. I need to be busy. I can't just. Oh, I can't. I wanted to do 911 operating. Be a 911 operator. But I think EMT, like, I think that would be, you'd be helping people. It'd be busy. Yeah, I bet the ER is crazy busy. Thank you, Mark. Does anybody have any new ideas for a channel name? Seriously, cats will eat you? Um, oh, you were a see, that's what I'd want to do. I'd want to actually do EMT and then become a paramedic. I remember those days. We used to have a lot of fun in chats a couple of years. Yes, AJ, some of the videos I was going through were awesome. Picker says, I dropped off a while back. I'm finding it hard to get back into it, which is a bit weird because for years I was going for a walk virtually every day. It's hard. Good night, Dee Dee. Yeah, Casey Anthony is a PI. Well, when I heard, the last I read up about her, she wanted to try to help Scott Peterson. I mean, I could imagine her helping Scott Peterson, getting him out, and then them two getting together. Could you imagine? Oh, EMT HM, kids in danger. Don't think so. EMT. What does HM mean, L? Inslee is moving our COVID clock. Wait, Annie. Up or back? Picker. I think you just have to get back into the habit again. Well, maybe the sun. Well, I don't know if it's sunny over there. Bella's Bugle. Bella's Bugle. Bella's Bugle. What, AJ, was it enough to live on though? Like, say for just, was it enough to live on and put money away for the future? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not scraping, right? Like, you have enough to live and pay your bills and some to save. I don't know. I don't need a lot of money. That's the thing for me. I live simple. I do. People used to think I was so high maintenance, but no. I like to shop at I used to. I don't even really shop much now, but I used to like to shop at secondhand stores, or sales, or I don't need a lot. I would rather have a job that I love, be able to make a house payment, have a decent car, um, put some money in savings, maybe go on vacation once a year, and that's it. Put some money away for my kids for when I die, you know. They can have, I want to put some money away for my grandkids when I die. My life insurance will do that. Power couple, yeah, Annie. I belonged to a gym but haven't gone back because of COVID. I thought I canceled, but they just thought of charging me again. I have to straighten it out. Yeah, I put mine on pause, Kermit. Medicine was my first love, but I had a quality of life issue. I got my LPN degree while in night school, but didn't go further because I knew I would trip on a cord. I remember you saying that. We do have fun in here. Annie, did you know freaking Inslee is like gonna be the what you call it for? I forgot what you call them for the other country. Biden made him the what do you call them? I do go to Walmart, but I'm going there to get usually shit for the house. Nothing fun or something for sews. AJ, what's your opinion on what's going on with the virus? Thinking you'd have to deal with sick, injured kids, smashed up bodies from accidents. Sorry, but I don't think you can handle it. I've seen it. It's extremely hard. Ugh. You had to work 120 hours a week to pay your bills? Good night, Native Princess. Nice seeing you, hun. Oh, you're going to bed? Well, you're probably 3 hours ahead. I hope your weather gets better, honey. I can't work 120 hours a week. 120 hours a week? How did you do that? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to think of something else. That's what I mean. You're not busy and acting like you're better. What do you mean, Christola? Can you explain that? If you started at a younger age, yes, but not now at this age. Check local colleges and hospitals for jobs, clerical. Um, I don't want to do clerical shit. Ugh. Christola, what do you mean? Okay, I don't get that. That's why we love you. That's what I mean. You're not busy acting like you're better. You're not busy acting like you're better. I don't get what you mean, honey. Busy? What's busy mean? I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't know what I want to do. I could do 911 operator. Fancy. Oh, I know what you're saying. Bougie. Oh, yeah, I don't act like I'm bougie. I'm not bougie. That's for sure. Oh, and the ambulance. Lots of PTSD. And you guys are just raining on my parade. I gotta go. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I don't know what to do then. Yeah, but you work, right, but you work in the ER now, right? Like you, so that probably pays a lot more. And it's true. Like I was raising kids, 10 years ago. So, and that's why men don't get it. That's why us women are worth something after a divorce. Like we can't just, you almost did a 911? Um, I don't know. I just, that's why he just thinks he can walk away and give me nothing. You got another thing coming. Well, since I am a COVID vaccinator on one of my side jobs, I am for the vaccine and I've had it myself. Have you had any of the what you call it? Not reactions. Is there a bad reaction to it at all? I like that bright pink. Your thing. What's it called? I can't think of clerical on a psych unit could be interesting. That could be interesting, L. That could be interesting. I could do something like that. Hmm. Oh, I don't think I want to be in a place with a lot of I'm on YouTube. What do I need to go to a psych unit for? That was good. Oh, yeah, I do. Not especially when you would like the. Oh, you do that now? Are you in the ER anymore? No. Avatar. Thank you, Picker. I think, yes. I mean, it takes a while to get hired because I was going to do it a few years back. And you have to go through a lot. You have to go through a psych evaluation, like you have to go through, all that stuff. Hospitals often have, and that's what I need is good benefits. That's what I need is good benefits. I need to go through some makeup and throw away some makeup. Oh, of course, there's always something I've wanted to talk about on here. When you going to have a drink and play some jams? When should we, Mark? I'm hesitant about the vax. Which brand did you do? That's what I was going to say. There's some things that came out. Hold on about the vaccination. I read something. Now, don't quote me because I got to look it up. But something about one of them being recalled or something. Um, oh, coffee, you called me? Sorry, I didn't know. Okay, hold on. Where did I find that? Here it is. I got so sick. I had a 104 temperature for 3 days. I thought I was going to die after the second. Really? That's scary, AJ. I don't like that. Oh, did I call you earlier? Or was that yesterday? You have to really react quickly, Nani's. Johnson, it's the Johnson & Johnson. Okay, hold on. I swear they're not keeping some of the things I'm saving. I'm telling you, it's really pissing me off. Yeah, no, I can't find it. No, I thought that was yesterday when I was, yeah, because I had to go out and run errands. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't go, I I didn't get a chance to call you because I didn't go in the Patreon last night for movie night. So I was trying to call you to talk to you about it because I just fell asleep. Um, well, what's a good night? Do you think the weekends, Mark? I don't do dispatch. Who wrote that? Is there another AJ in here? Oh, you don't do 911 dispatch, AJ? Yeah, someone said you do dispatch. Let me find it. Right here. Yeah, I do dispatch 911. There, you see it? It looks different, I think. Hold on. No, it looks the same. Crystal, yesterday, honey. Hey, Angel Eyes. Is there a clone in here, AJ, of you? Yes, that one. Is it different? Do you see it up on the screen? Okay. I want to tell you guys this though. This is kind of you gotta I gotta read this to you. Hold on. Is it not gonna asshole? Hold on. Why won't it let me open it up? Weekends are made for fun. No clone. AJ said autocorrect. It's hard to get a dispatch job in your area. Okay, Mark, let's do it on the weekend. It's not letting me open this. Why? Okay. Well, that's crap. I wanted to read this article to you about well, it talks about a grandmother that she goes on a rant about millennials using their parents as their babysitters. I wanted to read that, but never mind. So here's the here's an article about Dante Johnson. Or Dante Wright. Sorry. Why did I see Johnson? Anyways, it says another black man has died at the hands of police. Outrage builds over shooting of Dante Wright in Minnesota traffic stop. I thought didn't you get, oh no, when do you get your second one, Coffee? So Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. The police officer who fatally shot a 20-year-old black man during a traffic stop may have intended to fire a taser, the city's police chief said Monday. The department released dramatic body cam footage of the incident, which has rocked the Minneapolis suburb miles from where George Floyd was killed during a police arrest last May. Dante Wright was shot once and died after the traffic stop Sunday. Brooklyn Center Police Chief Tim Gannon said. The body camera footage released during a news conference shows two other officers approaching Wright's car and the officer who fired the shot standing behind them. As the officer on the driver's side of the vehicle began to handcuff Wright, he broke free, a struggle ensued, and Wright jumped back into the driver's seat. An officer threatened to tase him, shouting, "Taser!" at least 3 times before shooting Wright, then saying, "Oh," expletive, "I shot him." The car drove away, traveling several blocks before hitting another vehicle. It is my belief that the officer had the intention to deploy their taser, but instead shot Mr. Wright with a single bullet, said Gannon, who declined to provide details about the officer other than to describe her as very senior. She has been placed on administrative leave. The Hennepin medical examiner said Monday evening that Wright had died of a gunshot wound to the chest and classified his death as a homicide. During the news conference, community members watching from the lobby of the police department headquarters expressed their anger as others protested outside. Later, more than 100 protesters chanted Wright's name while dozens of officers in riot gear and troops guarded the police station. In a statement, the AACP National President Derek Johnson said Wright should be alive today. Whether it be carelessness and negligence or a blatant modern-day lynching, the result is the same. Another black man has died at the hands of police. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz imposed a curfew from 7 p.m. Monday until 6 a.m. Tuesday for 3 counties that include Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis, and the capital of St. Paul, Minnesota. National Guard troops were expected to double in number to more than 1,000, and other state law enforcement personnel were also called into patrol around the Twin Cities. President Joe Biden said he watched the body camera footage and he appealed for calm. We do know that the anger, pain, and trauma amid the black community is real, Biden said from the Oval Office. But he added that does not justify violence and looting. Police in riot gear responded to protests Sunday as demonstrators gathered in Brooklyn Center, mourning Wright's death. Video posted to Twitter showed police firing gas and chemical agent at protesters at the police department Sunday night. This is the wrong time for another black man to get killed by the police, said Des Odoms, 30, whose apartment is near the police station. Odoms said tear gas was fired at his apartment as he watched the protests unfold. It's sad. This city's crazy, man. Jonathan Mason, a community activist in Minnesota, called Wright's killing murder and an example of white supremacy. Police have not said the race of the officer who shot Wright, although the video of the incident suggests she is white. Who's going to stand up for our ancestors who built this land but are still kept down, Mason said. Gannon said officers stopped Wright around 2 p.m. Sunday because the car had an expired registration. When officers went back to their vehicle and looked up Wright's information, they saw an outstanding warrant, which prompted the arrest, Gannon said. The struggle began when one of the officers informed Wright he was being arrested on the warrant. The Associated Press, citing court records, reported that Wright was sought after failing to appear in court on charges that he fled from officers and possessed a gun without a permit during an encounter with Minneapolis police in June. Gannon said officers are trained to carry their firearms on the dominant side of their body and their taser on the other side. He said seeing the video led him to believe that this was an accidental discharge that resulted in the tragic death of Mr. Wright. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension is investigating the incident. In a statement Monday, a public information officer for the State Department of Public Safety said the BCA was in the very early stages of its investigation. Gannon said releasing the body cam footage was his decision. I felt the community needed to know what happened. They needed to see it. I needed to be transparent. The officer was placed on administrative leave, and Gannon said it was too soon to say whether she would face charges. Brooklyn Center Mayor Mike Elliott said he believed the officer should be fired. We cannot afford to make mistakes that lead to the loss of life of other people in our profession. City Manager Kurt Bogany expressed opposition to dismissing the officer, saying she deserves due process. Later in the day, Elliott announced via Twitter that Bogany has been fired and his duties will be handled by the deputy city manager. His duties. Is Bogany the officer? Elliott also said that City Council voted to give his office command authority over the police department. Under the city's charter, the city manager has control of the police department. Okay, so the mother says, right, Listen, the mother says that her son called her about 1:40 p.m., said he was getting pulled over by the police. She said in a Facebook Live video, quote, he said they pulled him over because he had air fresheners hanging from his rearview mirror, end quote. Didn't they say they pulled him over because of his expired tabs? As she spoke with her son during the traffic stop, she told him to give the phone to officers so she could tell them insurance information. Then I heard the police officer come to the window and say, put the phone down and get out of the car. Wright told the Minneapolis that she heard a scuffle during the call and someone said, Dante, don't run. The call ended. And when she called back, Wright's girlfriend told his mother he had been shot. What a way to find out, though. And it goes on and on and on, you guys. But here's the thing. I'm sorry. A lot of you guys aren't going to agree with me. You know what? If people know, now I know it was an accidental shooting. If he really did mean to use his taser, okay, it's not the normal situation. But you don't run from the police. You don't escape from them and run, especially if you've been pulled over before and you've been known to have weapons. I'm tired of people getting excused for their behavior. Did he deserve to die? No, but that's the risk that happens when you don't do what you're freaking told to do. I mean, when is everybody going to be happy? When people can just take off from the police, do nothing they say? That's the goal. They want the police gone. They don't want laws. They don't want to have to abide by anything. When do the citizens have to be held accountable? I don't fucking care what color you are. Excuse my language. I'm tired of this shit. Hey, BBT, I believe it was accidental too. I mean, that's just, I haven't looked too much into it, but you comply. I mean, both times these people fought the police. Maybe George Floyd not as much. I mean, he resisted a lot, but he didn't run. He didn't take off. Like, and if they're so scared, if these people are so afraid of driving and their color, right? You would think they would do what they were told. That's all I'm saying. Follow the law and work it out in court. Let's say hypothetically the cop let this dude go and he murdered someone else. They would have gone after with him. Yes. Right. He could have too. But of course they always say, "Oh, this person was such a great person." You know, they don't. Yeah, he told his mom it was because air fresheners hanging. He had a warrant out for his arrest, right? I'm sick of this. White or black, someone pulling a gun instead of a taser is something that should get a cop terminate. Those mistakes aren't okay. Fine, coffee. That's mistake is not fine. Yes, but again, he ran. Like I think they're allowed to shoot at somebody if they run. I don't know, unless that's changed. I don't know. Oh my gosh. He was out on bail for armed robbery and the warrant was for failure to appear in court. I'm tired. It's Hey, B lady. And it was you who used to be here because I was watching old videos and I'm like, I know she used to come into the chat. So yeah, it was you. I'm like, yes, I knew it was her. Okay, not running, but still, if it was an accident. But the point is you don't do that, you know? Well, yeah, we're just talking about if people, I'm not saying anyone deserves to die, but what I'm saying is comply, especially if you're terrified for your life. Why would you fight officers and why would you run? Like, because you knew you were being arrested. I want to see an autopsy report on what the cause of death was. The video looks like the shot was to the side below the chest, yet he drove away for several blocks at speed before crashing. You don't think she should be charged, B lady? She should not be put. Do you think it was an accident? You think she really meant to use the taser? I'm sure she meant to use the taser. Especially, I mean, I don't want to say, but most women wouldn't probably first thing reach for their gun. I don't think. Maybe she was in a frazzled state. I don't know, but I, she should, uh, no seatbelt. Maybe the crash killed him. He ran. There was no reason for him to run. Right. Because there is a Minnesota state law that says they cannot be charged for making a mistake. Oh, I didn't know that. Kermit says, as you can tell, I've been taking a survey on the vaccine. Kermit, you're funny. Yeah, she meant to use a taser with her reaction. It wasn't intentional, but not something that should be tolerated. I I've even terminated people for not pressing mute and customers hearing them. Well, B Lady says she can't be terminated for something like that, I guess. Oh. Yes, he was right, Robert. So he was wanted for armed robbery, so they had every right to arrest him. Not every right to shoot him, but I mean, again, if it was accidental, um, your dad did well with the Pfizer. That happens more than you'd want to know. I've seen a bunch of times they shoot the wrong weapon. True, there are videos on his page going around YouTube. He had a gun and was smoking weed, drinking a regular. Oh, oh, terminated and charged. Yeah. Um. Oh, so you don't think she should be charged? You think she should be terminated? BBT says, "B lady buzz." BBT. Yeah. I mean, and do you think she really intentionally, after the whole Floyd things happening, the whole Floyd case trials going on right now, I don't think she would intentionally shoot him. Um, B lady, do you think she should be able to keep her job or no? Do you think she should be terminated? Did they say she was terminated? Or she's on leave, right? I haven't even taken a sip of my Red Bull yet. That's crazy. These black men cannot keep running from the law and resisting arrest and expecting to get off. And B lady, I agree. I mean, black or white, it doesn't matter. Like, you should not. I mean, you can't say you're afraid to be in a car and get pulled over, but then when you get pulled over, you don't do what you're told, and these officers have guns. She resigned. It says she's on leave, I thought. She's been charged with manslaughter. No, she hasn't, Picker. Nope, I do think she should be on paid administrative leave. I can sleep. Ale, yeah, I can sleep. She resigned and was arrested today? Are you kidding? He held a gun to one of his friends' faces? Oh my God. You're serious, Picker. Oh my gosh. Well, and another thing, don't don't take this the wrong way, but there's some points to prove for certain people, you know, certain political people. Or whatever. It was founded by a member of the KKK. Oh, geez. Nobody will want to be a cop. Exactly. And guess who's back? Back again. This is the biggest story in the nation right now, right? See? Oh my God. It's just never fucking ending. And what's happening to the rioters? It's always throw the cops under the bus. It's so how how do you guys think that well, I've been glued to that. I can't listen to some of the attorneys from the prosecution side. Some of them annoy the crap out of me, but um, I can listen to Nelson all day. Like he's awesome. I think the way he talks, he's very calm. He's very, he did the way he words things. He's a smart guy. But I think I think there's going to be a juror that's like, you know what? I have doubt. You especially hearing the defense's witnesses today, especially the one, I forgot, he's got an accent. You can't, like he said, there can be multiple things that attributed to his death. I mean, it doesn't have to be just one thing. And I always wondered where he had the knee, it didn't even look like where the knee was placed, that there was any big artery there, anything, I don't know. I th- I know Nelson asked to, of course they always have to ask. It got denied, but what did he call it? He asked for a not a dismissal, but it's like that pretty much. Did you not like that witness today, BBT? They took down the thin blue line in front of the mayor's office. They wanted to, I agree, B lady. The manager of the Brooklyn Center said that the cop has a right to due process, and the mayor fired him for saying that. We've become a country that operates on feelings before. I agree. I saw someone comment that the left-wing media isn't supporting BLM in regards to this case because they don't want riots, because riots will make Biden look bad. Imagine that. A 16-year-old was shot and killed in Maryland today by a state trooper. He was a white kid. I haven't even heard of that. Are you kidding, Robert? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we need to talk about that. Hold on. Is it even on? Is it even? A state trooper shot and killed a 16-year-old armed with a knife and an airsoft gun. Hold on. Well, hold on. A teen shot dead after aiming a toy gun at Maryland state trooper. Well, I mean, now he shouldn't have. I mean, I don't know if the trooper could tell it was a fake gun, but why haven't we, I haven't heard anything about this. I hope Baked Alaska gets time for his part. I hope Baked Alaska, who's that? A Maryland State Police trooper shot a 16-year-old boy dead after the teenager aimed what investigators learned was a toy gun at the officer before pulling a knife on him, police said. Police on Wednesday were investigating the shooting, which occurred a day earlier at about 1:30 p.m. in Leonardtown in southern Maryland. There are many questions we do not have the answers to at this point. The trooper, whose name was not immediately released, was responding to two 911 emergency calls about a guy acting suspicious and possibly armed with a gun in a residential neighborhood. He arrived to find the teen in a home's driveway in a shooting stance, pointing a gun at the trooper. The trooper fired at the male, wounding him. The teen, who was identified as Peyton Ham, 16, and who lived a few houses away, then pulled a knife. So wait, he shot him and wounded him, and then the teen pulled a knife. The trooper ordered him to drop the knife before he fired again. The teen was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was pronounced dead. Investigators later determined the teen was carrying an airsoft gun, a toy that is a close copy of an actual weapon and used to shoot BBs, which Jones described as a replica gun that represented a real weapon. Police recovered both the airsoft gun and the knife from the scene. Following police protocol, a criminal investigation into the incident is underway, and results will be turned over to the St. Mary's County State's attorney to determine whether charges are warranted. The trooper, who has been on the force for 2 years and 7 months, was placed on administrative leave. He extended condolences to the teen's family. Any loss of life is a tragedy. I can't even comprehend how sad this can be. That's what he says. Are there riots anywhere? Are people out rioting? This says, okay, what's this one? Child shot. Oh, I think that's something else. I mean, you don't. Here's the thing that's crazy, you guys. My kids would never fight the police. They would never try to run. They would never point a fake gun at them. It's the parents' fault. They're not teaching their kids, especially when you have, and it's not all colored people. There's white people, parents that do it too. Say F the police and, don't trust the police, yada, yada, yada. There's a lot of people, a lot of adults that teach their children to act that way, The Capitol policeman who shot the lady during January 6th riots who died is not having any charge. He's not? Even though he shot her as because she went through a window? So he did shoot him again. They didn't say that in the article, Robert. It just said he threatened to shoot him again. But they didn't say, he shot him again. No, I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he could have been on drugs or he could have been mentally ill. You got to go, Cristola? Okay, hon. Good night. Let me know when your stuff comes, okay? What? Why can't they, like, I mean, I guess when they shoot to kill, right? But can't they shoot him in the leg or something instead? B-Lady's all up on the news. Holy scriptures does say end times would be critical. Mm-hmm. Or his life sucked and he wanted to die. Suicide by cop is common. Yeah, that's true. Do you think at age 16 that would be common? I don't know. That would be... They all have gone. I agree. Oh, I can't watch the riots, Kermit. I will get too angry. I can't do it. I can't do it. Hold on a second. May have been turned down by a girl. Ooh, maybe. Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. Where's my... Hold on. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Chat together. I need to put on my jammy bottoms. Ouch. I feel so weird because Sosie's not here. I always feel like I need to be going down there checking on him or whatever, you know? I feel like I should be checking on Sosa. So I got my fingernails done today. I didn't end up doing my toenails because I didn't want to sit there forever, but I am so impatient. Like, that's the thing too, is I hate sitting for a long time. So next time I'll go back and I'll get my toenails done because I'll be wearing flip-flops or sandals pretty soon because it's, you know, it's going to be starting to be sunny out a lot more often. And I have to have nice toenails, especially if I'm going to meet a guy. If I'm going to meet someone, I have to have nice toenails, right? I can't have these scraggly old toenails. I can't have scraggly old toenails. That's gross. Okay. Oh, we don't want scraggly old toenails now, do we? Okay, I'm putting on a shirt. Put on my pajama top. Hold on. It's chilly. Yo, you be illin'. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yo, you be illin'. I want a nice, cozy, warm sweater to wear over this. Do I have one? Do I have one? Oh, what's this one? Oh, this is a zip-up one. Hold on. Oh. It gets cold, you guys, around here at night. It gets cold at night. Okay. Oh, I was going to grab that box real quick. Remember these pajamas I bought the other day? I needed some new jammies. I got to wear a nice warm sweatshirt. You be illin'. Coffee, I still can't use my beautiful electric blanket you sent me. I got to put all my makeup in here, you guys. You should go through my makeup with me. I have so much to go through. It's crazy. I need to get a couple more of these at TJ Maxx. That's where I got it. I got to go through it. But yeah, so Kiki. I like this shirt. What's it say? What's it say, you guys? The best is yet to come. We know who says that. We know who said that. Is Sean here? Where's Sean? I haven't seen the. Are you talking about Kamala? Kamala Harris? Ugh. Where's Sean? Sean, come out. There you are. Insanely busy. Breaking into the Capitol Hill should have a cost. It should, but I mean, I don't think anyone should have died either. Walmart. B lady, I went to Walmart. Fashionable, you think? Look at the shorts. See, I wear leggings under the shorts because, I'm shy. No, let me show you the shorts. They're cute. Yep, she whose name we should not see. Yeah, exactly. Sean, do you want to share about your or no? Oh, B lady, I'll shop at Walmart. I've gotten a couple of clothing items there. But see, look. So I got these are the little shorts that they come with. I layer. I got these shorts and I wear leggings under them. These are see, look how short they would be. And then this cute little shirt. Isn't that cute? In the summertime, I'll probably wear just the shorts and the top, but it's chilly right now. You guys would be proud of me. I haven't eaten a Bueno's in like 3 days. I think I need one. I am a bargain hunter. I tell you guys, I am. I'm a total bargain hunter. I figure if something's cute, I don't care where I buy it. If it's cute and I'll wear it, I don't care if it's at Goodwill or, Value Village. Why do I care? If it's cute, I'll wear it. I'll buy it. Doesn't have to cost. Some people are so funny that way. They'll only buy something if it costs a lot. It's like they think I don't know. They think it makes them, I don't know. To me, I think why pay more if you can't not pay more? But some people are like that. They like to spend money. I don't know. I haven't seen Ivy around for a while. I have a Bueno disease. Oh, bee lady. I should go shopping for you. A hand moisturizer? I'll show you. I like either one of these. This one has lavender and jasmine. Or I've always loved this one. I like the smell of this one. This one's good too, though. You only need a little bit. I have the regular one of Lubriderm too. Cetaphil, is that what you're talking about? Mine get really dry too. I think the Gold Bond is good too, right? This Lubriderm, I have the regular one, and then the dermatologist. This is a Shea plus calming, lavender and jasmine. This is a good one. It says, soothing and renew, clinically shown to moisturize for 24 hours. It's by Johnson & Johnson. And let's see this one. What's this one say? This has natural sea minerals, almond oil, and Hydra IQ. This says it lasts for more than 24 hours. Free of parabens and artificial colors. I'm always moisturizing, but I love the smell of Nivea, however you say it. But it does. It makes your hands pretty soft. I'm always putting on lotion on my hands. And I notice, like, the lotion I get at Bath & Body Works, it's good, but if it's just a body lotion, it's more for the smell and a little bit, but it's not like I don't think it's like good for like dry skin and stuff. But this stuff works. Like it's got a little bit of, makes your hands so soft. You probably can't see it, but it makes them really soft. Oh, so soft. See, I don't even want another one. Usually I could eat 2 of these. I don't. You guys, I think I'm almost done with my Buenos. I don't know. I'm just not craving them as much as I used to. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. I gotta go party. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Kiss me through the phone, kiss me through the phone. See you later on. Ba 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 da 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 da. Yada 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 da 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 da. You could be my bonnet, I can be your pie. I miss you, I really want to kiss you, but I take me, you know that I miss you, I want to be with you. But that's the issue, how you know I miss you, but I gotta get with you. Kiss me through the phone, kiss me through the phone, see you later on. You can be my bonnet, I can be your flag. Take me, you know that I miss you, I wanna get with you. Oh, here's another one. This is really good too. Dermacell. This one works pretty good too. This is the one I use when I sit here at my computer. I use this. This one smells good too. I use a lot of moisturizer. I do. I use a ton of moisturizer, guys. I used to get compliments on my skin all the time. My hands, everyone used to always say, you have the softest hands. They don't say that anymore. Nobody says that anymore. Maybe because no one touches my hands anymore. Kind of sad. Cristola, you're back, girl. Let me see. Anyone else come in that we know? Sir, yes, I've heard of that. It's party time. You've never tried Buenos? Mark, I need to send you some Buenos. Send me your address. Is there anything happy we can talk about, you guys? Anyone? Does anyone have any happy stories that we can talk about? There's so much misery and depressing stuff in the world right now. And I have a feeling it's not going to get better for a while, you guys. I really do. Does anyone have some happy news they want to share? Sean, you are going to find somebody. Don't worry. So am I. I'm going to find somebody too. Don't you worry. It's just not the right time. It's just not the right time yet, hon. You know, it'll happen. I mean, that was kind of like a practice date, right? 6 ain't enough. Don't tell yourself that, Sean. That's the problem. Don't tell yourself that. Don't say, I'm used to rejection. No, you got out there. You went on a date. You're back in the game, right? Now you just got to, you had him at 16. Wow. I didn't have my first child till I was 20. I got pregnant at 29. Like, I can't imagine having 6. I wish I could have had 6, but anyways, Sean, don't tell yourself that. You got out there, you went on a date. Think of how long that's been, right? How long has it been that you've been on a date? A long time. So just revel in the fact that you met somebody, you went through with it, you went on a date. That's number one. That's the first thing you got to do. Now, the next time it'll come easier. You're content being alone? I am too, for the most part, but I've been alone for so long that I kind of miss having somebody, around. I'm not getting a vax. I don't look old enough. No, you don't. I look old enough. Believe me. I've shown you guys my gray hairs. I have gray hair. Oh, I know. I wanted your opinion. I wanted your guys' opinion. Hold on. Don't say anything yet. But I found this video that I really liked of an old one of me, right? And I was thinking of getting my hair cut like I have it in this video because it just fit my face good. It looked good. Let's see if I can find it. Take me, you know that I miss you. I want to get with you. And baby girl, that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I want to get with you. Where'd it go? I just saw it. Hold on. Hold on to your love. Is this it? I found it. Okay. Here it is. I found it. Oops. Oh, Mark, thank you. You've had gray hair since you're 21. You color it though, right? Thank you, Mark. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. It's always nice. I appreciate that, honey. Thank you. Okay, I want to show you guys. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Ready? Okay, let me see.
How great is it that we get to tell everybody how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need?
Okay, get through the ads. 52. Yeah, our gas has gone up, Sean. It's disgusting. You guys notice that? Hold on. My gosh, there's 251 people in here. Hi, everybody who's not commenting. Welcome. I used to have 200 and something people in my chat. When I go into live chats, I don't comment either. Because wait. I don't want to have to keep typing, or what do you think? I'm shy. Well, Ness Kitty, here's the thing. Do you notice that she didn't, you notice how she did not say the words, I'm sorry? I am sorry to you guys. She said, I apologize. I've literally never heard her say, "Welcome, Marvin." What do you think, you guys? Should I get my hair cut like that? Makes me a big alone. I don't know. I know if I cut it, I'll be pissed at myself, so maybe I shouldn't. Thank you, hon. Thank you, B-Lady. Okay, that's not a... You used to be around in these videos, I remember. She's gonna crack this case wide open. That's you. Hold on. There's so many people that, they get power. Keeping It Real. Remember Keeping It Real used to be in here? Used to come in here. Katie, Lydia used to be in here. Me too, Trudy. There's Jenny Joe. She was cute back in the day. Anyways, I have a lot of old videos, you guys. Like, a lot. That I'm thinking I'm slowly bringing them back. I have one that Save Robbie and I did together. It was pretty cute. Gosh, I've done a lot of videos. A lot. Who'd I join friends on panel? Which one's this? Oh, Ivy had a comment on there. Remember, Ivy used to... There's B-Lady. Look. She made a statement, if you think it's not happening, to defend about the 10-year-olds in cults. Look. B-Lady, I knew you've been here before. I'll show you. See? I'm like, I knew she used to come in here. Can you see it? Oh, no, maybe it's that way. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I never forget who has been in. There's my M&Ms. There's Piper. Aw, Piper. I apologize. Sounds more sincere and from someone who is taking responsibility. Not from this person. I'm so glad you're back, B-Lady. I always thought, I know you used to like, well, I'm not going to bring that other channel up, but I just remember you haven't been in here for a long time, and I always thought, I think you got upset for some reason, but at me for something, but I can't remember what it was. And I was like, she doesn't like me anymore. Ours is 3-something now. Yeah, you were always here in the beginning. Yep, I remember. So whatever I did to upset you, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Maybe think about a haircut a little bit longer. Yeah, I've been trying to grow it. It just takes forever. Okay, hold on. Ours is like 324 here now or something. I'm like, are you kidding me? It was over like, you want one what? Cristola, a haircut or a bueno? Okay, okay, B-Lady. I couldn't remember. I thought I had upset you or something, but I'm glad. The lockdown has been terrible. Yeah, I just can't believe, because before Biden got in there, it was like it was down to 2 something in the low 200, in the low 2s. Now it's like 324 or something like that. Actually, I was going to make sure the hair was dyed now, not colored, because I was up all night on. Oh, you were on Mexi's all night? How do you stay? Yes, count me in. Yes, Mark, I remember. Count me in. Count me in. And then there was hold on. Uncut comes around sometimes. I mean, a lot of the people that are in watching all the drama stuff now were big time in the channels a lot. I mean, I even said that there was like 200 something people in the chats. I was like, whoa. But that's not a big deal to me. Like, I like the smaller chats because it's more personal to me, but I like having people here. It'd be nice every once in a while to have a couple new people come in and join and visit, but I'm content with you guys. It's fine with me. I'm good. But Uncut has come around sometimes. A lot of people, Foxy Bot, she's over with like Laura and Shoot the Shit and those guys. Um, a lot of other people, unless they've changed their name, a lot of people aren't around anymore that I've noticed. They're saying you need to take the vaccine every year. Wait, what? You were up all night looking for diaper wipes and toilet paper. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's crazy. Sean, I'm looking for Miss Right, but just not Miss Right now. Colleges and elementary schools are telling parents their children will need to be vaccinated before they. Oh, stop it! Are you kidding me? Like the flu? I wouldn't. I would say hell no. Sorry, it's my choice if I want to get my kid vaccinated. That's okay. So it's Johnson and Johnson. I was wondering, not that okay, they weren't recalled. It was a pause. Yes, you're right. Um, Mark, you're single. Why haven't you told me that? No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, the vaccines will be very Yes, I think they will say you have to if you want a passport. Um, most need three. Yeah, homeschool. I will not. If I have young kids right now, hell no. Air chat on live chat. I can't change it, honey, on here. It doesn't let me change on the computer. Folks are saying that they may be aiming toward no vaccine card, no flight, or a whole lot of other things. I've heard that. I have heard that they're going to start saying you can't travel or you can't do this if you don't have a vaccine. That's bullshit. That's control, isn't it? Isn't that control, you guys? Not on my computer. I can't. On the phone I can, but I can't on my computer. At church whose children have been told this. Oh my gosh. Mark, send me a picture to my P.O. box. Send me a picture. How old are you again? Look at Bella trying to flirt. I don't even know how. I don't even know how to flirt, you guys. I give up. I'm out of here. Yeah, control. That's right. It's not even FDA approved. Kiki says colleges across USA will be enforcing the vaccine. There's really not an issue, though. The more educated understand how vaccines work, so I'm not. Yeah, Sean, let me go back and see. I didn't see it. I haven't seen a comment. I see exactly Kermit. I'm still going. I guess. I guess to look at it in a half full way, she didn't say no to a future relationship, just not right now. There you go. There you go, Sean. That's a good way to look at it, just not right now. And you shouldn't even be thinking about a relationship with her yet. You've been out with her one time, right, Sean? Like, you shouldn't even be thinking about relationship, just getting to know each other, right? Only the lonely, only the lonely can play. Do, do. Just like I told you, only the lonely. Oh my gosh, I remember that song. You guys remember? I gotta know right now before I go any further. Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Is there a certificate you can get? Oh my gosh, I would love that. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'm so alone. Wait, I want someone to call my own. I can't remember how it goes. Anyways, I'm getting out of here, you guys. I've been on here over 2 hours, boring you guys to death. You like what song, Kiki? Matchmaker or the Meatloaf song or only the lonely can play. Bella, where's the beer? Paul, Paul's still here. He's so quiet. You guys might be going on a traveling thing with me tomorrow because they told me they'd hold the last thing of vape juice they have way up towards Canada, the place I always go. I might have to drive up there and get it. Meatloaf, yes. You had a really. Oh, thank you, Ale. Well, I always feel like I'm boring you guys to death. Yes, I like it. I like just reading the comments and paying attention to what you guys are talking about because I don't always have something to say the whole entire time. You still have to wear a mask with a right. It doesn't make sense. Oh, you have experience. Oh, send me a picture. Do you have my PO box? I don't know if it is it still up on the let me see, is it still in my about section or no? I'm thinking about getting rid of my PO box. I mean, don't use it for a lot of stuff. Okay, the PO box is in my about section. Yes. Send me a picture. And also my Thrive link is up there too, you guys. If you want to order any Thrive, then my Thrive link's up there. Oh, is that the guy from Meatloaf? Or no, your boyfriend. Sorry, the guy, your friend. Yes, for vape. Okay, guys. Yeah, but Sean, that could change. I mean, they could make it like a mandatory nationwide thing. You might, oh, I want to evacuate there. I want to evacuate anywhere but here and anywhere else that's like a um blue. That's good. Okay, guys. I'm gonna get going. I gotta organize my makeup. Ugh, I really do. I gotta organize my makeup. That means I gotta go through it. That means my hands are gonna get all gross. Because you know how it leaks sometimes and there's powders and all that stuff. So, but sometime I do want to come on here like Ale said and just go through crap. That'll be fun. You guys could all chat while I'm going through my stuff that I need to get rid of and that I need to pack. Ale, you gave me a good idea. I need to just start packing one. If I pack one box a day, right, then I'll be good to go. You cannot get on Thrive? Tried. What do you mean you've tried? You want to be a promoter, Christola? Oh. B lady, I can help you, honey. You can't get on the link? Is you can all you do is click on my link and it'll take you there and you can sign up as a customer. That's right, Ale. I think that's a good idea. I'm glad well, I'm moving in a couple months, hopefully, Kiki. Hopefully I can find something, um, on the website to order. Yeah, if you go in my About section, I'll show you. If you go into my About section on my channel, and if you guys want to join Patreon, um, uh, oh, Thrive doesn't like you anymore? Is that what you mean? Oh, okay, thank you, Coffee. I thought you had left. I thought you got busy and did something. So yes, if you guys want to join Patreon, I did a members only chat earlier today when I made breakfast. Well, late lunch for myself. And Robert was the only one that was there. Bee Lady, if you need help, honey, just let me know. And I want to let you know if you do order anything, do it on auto ship so you get the cheaper price. Because when you do auto ship, and then like a day after you order with the auto ship, make sure the order goes through and stuff, and then you can change the dates if you need to. You can pause it. You can, you're not stuck on that auto ship date, is what I'm saying. Oh, you signed up last year? Do you have an account with me? Bax is all about the money and control. Let me look. So if you already have an account, then that's probably why you can't. Do you remember your password or anything? I would need to know your email or password, and you could change it. But let me see something. Log me in, damn it. I know. We're out of the TAC right now. I think it shows me my team, my customers. Okay, yeah. Did you order? I don't remember. Just through another day signed up. Yay. Oh, Christola. Hold on. Bee Lady, you'll have to let me know what what name. Oh, I might be able to tell by the email. Don't worry, I won't say it. I might be able to tell by your email if it has Bee Lady in it. Yeah, you must not have signed up under an email with Bee Lady in it because I'm not seeing that, honey. Okay, well, we can figure it out. Hey, Sharon, how are you feeling? Okay, well, I can help you. Yes, Kiki, let's pray for Kiki, you guys. She's getting her injections on Friday. Let me go back in the prayer book and look. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I've got getting I have a prayer for you about making some decisions that you need to make. Eye injections Friday. What time are you going in, Kiki? Both eyes have improved a lot. Oh, is that okay, let me look. Kiki, let me know what time. I can help you because I helped Dawn get through hers and we got hers ordered. I helped Baby Blues. We were able to get them taken care of. There it is, right there. I see it. I see it, hon. Okay. So your customer number. Okay, I got your customer number. Are you on Google Hangouts, B lady? Or I can email you. I got your customer number here, so I can give you that. Okay. You signed up. You signed up on 12/1/2019. Isn't that crazy? Okay, I got your email here. That's great. 2019. Okay, so I got that and that. I think that's all I need. I got your phone number. No, I'm just kidding. Don't worry. I would never share that. Okay. Well, so yes, let me know if you want to order. If you want to order, I can help you. Okay. I got the information and we can figure it out. All right. Coffee, she dropped my Thrive website if you want to, anybody else wants to order. Kiki, I've got you on the prayer list. Who's on Hangouts? You have been here a long time. You are on Hangouts. Okay, I'll message you on there, hon. How do you fill out recovery credit on time? I don't know, Kermie. Do you go under that, what's that one option that you, when you like adjust it, what's that word called? When you go back in, oh, there's a word. You're doing good, Sharon? You're feeling better? Okay, B lady. Okay, 10:30 Central. Got it, Kiki. Okay, let me put that down. 10:30 a.m. Central Time. 10:30 a.m. Central. Got it, honey. I'll be praying for you that everything goes perfect for your eye injections. Yeah, people are still on Hangouts. Good word. We are pieces of our all-powerful maker, thus making anything possible. We can be limitless with our maker. I love that. Yeah, I haven't gotten my tax refund yet. I don't know what's taking them so long. It says it's still they're still processing it. I'm like, that could take forever. Sharon, I'm so glad you popped in, hon. We're just getting ready to get out of here, so I'm not going to say goodbye for hours like I normally do. But it was nice spending this time with you guys, as always. Vaccine, not vaccine. I could say goodbye forever. Okay, I was going to say something. That's what I'm kind of trying to, but I can't remember. B lady, we can chat on Hangouts. Sean, I was going to say something. I don't remember what it is. I don't know, you guys. I'm going to go. Lots of love to you. Thank you for chilling with me. I might, who knows, next time you see me, I might be bald. Just kidding. I might have red hair. I don't know. Stunning? Oh my gosh. I'm putting that up there. Thank you. I look terrible, but thank you so much. You can do all things through Christ. That's right. Crystal, all you have to do is go make an account on Hangouts, honey. You guys are awesome. You guys are I love all of you. You're so sweet. You sent a video on autoimmune disease recovery. Oh, I'm going to check that out. I need to check my emails, you guys. Okay, maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow. I think the Chauvin trial will probably be over tomorrow. I don't know how many more witnesses the defense has, but I think it's getting close to the end. I do. Oh, Sean, you're sweet. Yeah, I look terrible. Jenny Angel, we're leaving, honey, but I'm glad you popped in. You guys join Patreon. We need more people in Patreon to watch movies with and stuff. Not everybody shows up for movie night. Well, I didn't last night, but I fell asleep. I'm tired. I'm always tired lately. Jet's mom, where did you go? Oh, I don't like Discord. Good night, Coffee. Love you. Okay, I'm going. I don't know. I have just been exhausted lately. Aw, Jenny, you too, honey. Sweet dreams. Okay, bye. I'm really hanging up now. Oh, you had to go get him to sleep. Oh, thank you, Coffee. She just posted the Patreon link, you guys. If you want to join Patreon, it supports the channel. It supports the Patreon channel or link or whatever. That's where we go in. We can have conversations up on panel together. Or you can just listen to me blab. We can watch movies together in there. I know. I was tired. I got something to eat and I laid down. I was like, I'm just going to lay here for a few minutes. And I looked and nobody had posted in there. So I'm like, and then I was like, well, if it's just going to be coffee and then I can be a few minutes late. She doesn't care. She stays up late. So I laid down. I was like, I'm so tired. And I just rested. And then I was like, psh, out. I woke up at like 2 something in the morning. I'm like, I'm not messaging her now. She's asleep. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much for the super chat, honey. I'm going to go. Ciao. Bye. Till next time.